Good evening and welcome to Friday Night Frenzy, the show the players watch. I'm Cam Derr. I have to mention that the starter today on the mound for Minnesota, Sonny Gray, with 13 Ks through 7 innings of work, the most by a Twins pitcher. This week, we're taking a step off the ice and behind the scenes, where we'll meet a senior at Hermantown High School who is the voice of the Hawks boys hockey team. Lang may have turned in his Bulldogs jersey, but he's not hanging up his cleats just yet. The UMD standout will no doubt be anxiously awaiting the phone call of a lifetime. And of course, the largest NFL comeback in history against the Colts, and that Christmas Eve miracle to talk about that was right here at US Bank against the team they played tonight, the New York Giants. In baseball, everything starts at home. And in the Haugen household, two brothers and their father get to share their love of the game all in the same diamond. You've kind of went on this like whirlwind of different things. You went out to the East-West Shrine Bowl, and then you had the Combine and the Pro Day.
For sure.
Talk about those experiences and what they were like for you. The Rebels, they're 8-1 on the season, having dropped that one game early in the year, but since then they've gone 8 straight, including a win against their opponents tonight. If you're asking my favorite season, it's the postseason, no matter the sport. After all, it is the state of hockey with the country's best high school and college programs around. Are less than 48 hours away from tip-off, where the UMD women's basketball team will play in what will be the biggest game of their career. We're live at the Amsoil Arena, where it's been a jam-packed day of playoff hockey. Earlier this morning, the top seed Duluth East looked to punch their ticket to the Section 7 AA title game. So we've all heard about that 1980 miracle U.S. Olympic team. Well, how about the 1961? Tell me a little bit about it. We got the gold medal here even to prove it. And after having a tough day at the plate, pushing some runs across, it was Kyle Farmer that came up clutch in the bottom of the 10th with a single to win it. One thing that the UMD women's basketball team has said throughout this entire postseason run is that they're grateful to just have one more game. Now they appear in their 5th straight NCAA tournament appearance. But what makes this one so special is it's the first time ever either basketball program has ever hosted a regional. New year, new Bulldogs. Last night, the men's team technically tied with Bemidji State, but did win the shootout. The freshman has accounted for almost a quarter of the Bulldogs' goals so far this season, and doesn't have any plans of letting up anytime soon. If you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. And tonight, the Denfeld Hunters had their work cut out for them, welcoming in the #1 ranked team in the state for Class A. 74th annual Duluth Kennel Club Dog Show. There's been some beautiful, beautiful dogs here today, making it a pretty tough choice, but we have ourselves a winner. I'm joined here now with the Best in Show Judge Ken Murray, Laura, and the winner, Luciano. Well, today was the day the Eskimos let the state of Minnesota know their name as Class AA's brightest stars battle it out on prep baseball's biggest stage. The Marshall baseball team has welcomed a new Hilltopper to the squad, one who hopes to change the narrative for what it means to play like a girl. This is Anna Roan, whose passion for the game of baseball was planted at a young age. But the Marshall sophomore felt softball was the only route for her. That is, until she decided to make the switch to baseball full-time ahead of this season.
Well, baseball has always been my first love. I decided that I wanted to come pursue my dreams after some events in softball, and I'm just so thankful to be able to be here and play every day and do what I love to do.
For Anna's teammates at Marshall, adding a girl to their team was new for many of them, but they quickly saw what she added to their program.
I feel like we all kind of didn't really know what to expect at the start, but I played with her in the fall, and she did really well there, so I was pretty confident that she would fit in and get along well with the group, and it's been good. She's done a really good job, and yeah, I think she's got along great with us and fit in really well and found her way on the team quite nicely.
Women and girls in baseball have a rich history in the United States, but only recently has America's favorite pastime seen a rise in the number of girls participating due to an increase in opportunities to play. Anna is a member of the Swing Elite baseball team, an all-girls team made up of players from across the country that go head-to-head against the boys.
It was life-changing, to be able to be there and be able to see, there are other girls in the world who go through the same struggles as I do every day and go through the same pain and anxiety that I do.
And Anna is the only player on the Swing Elite that represents the Midwest.
It's amazing to be able to see other girls who care about it as much as me. And it's amazing to be able to be a part of an organization where, we have girls who are being told on their team, we don't want you to come, we don't want you here. And so it's amazing to be able to fight with those girls together, because we're stronger together, and be able to fight to find opportunities for girls right now and for girls in the future to play baseball.
But perhaps the toughest challenges for girls and women in baseball isn't what happens between the white lines, but the stereotypes that they're bound to face.
I think it takes a lot of courage to go from all-female sports to an all-male sport, and a lot of courage to do that. And she's got a tremendous amount of passion for the game of baseball, and it's a transition for sure, but she works her butt off, and she brings a lot of strong character qualities to our program.
Definitely felt the agape. It's been awesome. You know, to be able to play for a coach that welcomes me here, that's not where everything is in America. There's not a bunch of coaches like as amazing as Coach Garamoni is. And it's just an awesome opportunity to be able to come to the field every day knowing that I'm appreciated here and that he's going to give everything he has to help me be a better baseball player.
Anna hopes her story inspires girls across the Northland to follow their own dreams of playing baseball.
To all the little girls out there who are worried about if they're going to be able to have a place to play or worried about feeling like they're going to be left out, you know, it's important to know that they can be groundbreakers and that they can find opportunities to play. Even if it's hard, they're going to make it through, and to just love doing what you do and make the most of every opportunity you get.
Anna and the Hilltoppers will get their season rolling from right here at Wade Stadium this Thursday. First pitch is set for 7 p.m. against Aiken. Reporting in Duluth, Cam Derr, Fox 21 Sports. Next up, best game day drip.
Christian Campbell. He's always got something going on. I like it.
Best game day drip. Who you got?
Me. Look at the cleats.
Oh, I'll have to agree with that one.
I have to go with Christian Campbell. He always shows up drippy. Maybe Dev. Dev got some good cleats, but Christian for sure.
Most likely to be late to BP.
Jack met him. Jack met him.
Met him as well.
Daryl. DJ. DJ is what we call him. DJ for sure. I mean, hell, we were late today.
Okay. That was his fault?
Yes.
Most likely to be late to BP.
That would be Jared Medham for surely.
Jared met him again, for sure. I roomed with him and he missed every alarm he set.
Most likely to take Little League coaching a little too seriously.
Jay Christensen. Yeah, for sure. He's a serious guy. He's never fun. Eddie Rosario.
Okay,
Eddie
why?
Rosario, because he's just so fundamental. He wants to really coach up the kids, and he wants to get everything right.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Nolan Liebemoff. He loves kids.
Yeah.
People been voting for me, but I would say Bobby. I would say Bobby. Yeah,
Why?
he broke a bat MVP, so I think he's been taking it pretty seriously.
Most likely to get ejected after arguing a bad call.
Jared Medham. That's for sure. Ask him about it.
Oh, okay, all right. There's a story. I like
yeah.
it. Okay, most likely to get ejected after arguing a bad call.
Michael Sarhat, period. Hands down. Michael Sarhat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna double up on this one. I'll do Eddie on this one in Spanish.
Michael Sarhat. Michael Sarhat for sure. I've seen him get into it a little bit. I like it though.
Definitely myself.
Why? You got a story behind that?
I have many stories behind that.
Either coach or Christian Campbell again.
Lastly, best hat hair or worst.
Connor. I love Connor. He's got a nice little mold. I don't know where he's at now, but he's got a nice little mold right here. He's a ginger too, and it flows really well. He takes good care of it.
Best hat hair. I like to vote myself.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Just
Can we
because of
see
the
it?
curls. Yeah.
It wouldn't necessarily be hat hair, but it's headphone hair is Christian Campbell. He wears his headphones and he leaves a dent in his hair every day.
Myself, hands down. Let it ride.